Hello. Hello, hello. What's up, Nicholas? Another one indeed. Okay, let's see. What do we do today? So we could cast some April Invitational. April League Invitational. What's up, Michelle? What's up, Noah? Is Baldur's Gate 2 really worth playing? I don't know. It depends on what kind of games you're into. I would say, like, for the vast majority of people, it's probably not worth playing. Although I've played it a lot and enjoyed it a lot. No, you know, RPGs are very niche, so unless you're into that kind of RPG, I would say it's very hit and miss whether you'll enjoy it or not. Yeah, no, it does. It's not. It doesn't have MMO RPG mechanics anyway. That's for sure. So Servet, Peter, a few days ago, you're pondering patron reward. Modify the unit naming mod to give some of the units patron names. That's a kind of interesting idea. Interesting. What's up, Kale? Michael. I like him for the world. Alright. Well, yes, give it a go. Once you get out into the open world and you can kind of visit loads of different places in Act 3, that's really where the meat of the game is. That's when you can... there's a lot of quests to do then. That's pretty cool. So Galvez. 36. Welcome. Yeah, I'll look into that, Peter. That's a kind of interesting idea. Good to hear, Kale. Alright, let's open a game here. So there was a tournament which was a round robin with 8 players in it. The top 8 players on ladder for April, or no, in March. Well, the games were played in March. The tournament was played in April. I wasn't casting it. Who casted that actually? Farms casted it. Arch. Bloodier, I think, casted as well. Like how you say my name. Well, I don't know how to say it, so I'm assuming that means I'm saying it wrong. So let's watch one of the first games played. You mean the only 8 people on ladder that would show up? No, I mean I would have showed up if I had gotten a few more games in, but I was way down the leaderboard. You just mean that you are one of the top ladder players and you weren't there, I guess, Thomas. Yeah, I had the naming mod ages ago, and didn't really figure out how it worked, but I could look into that again. But yeah. Ah, spot on. Okay, good. Yeah, it's definitely a cool idea. Alright. So this is just one of the very first games played in the tournament. And the matchup is kind of interesting because this guy, Rico, is a newer player and he's about like 1800 ladder. French player. Could be good one day. I mean, he's already good, but he could be very good one day. We'll see. See how he goes. So he's Aeon. He's also an Aeon only player, which is quite cool. Zlo playing Seraphim and the map Point of Reach. So let's see what Rico knows about the opening. He's only gone for 2 pigeons after the Hydra, which is... Oh, he's actually messed up his opening already a bit. First air. Yeah, so his build is a bit questionable. And he's going for Inti, Scout, 5 Intis. Yeah, so far, not the common way to play Point of Reach. New, he begins to play 2 years ago. Yeah, well, he's new to the top. Obviously, there's nobody new who is, you know, 1800 really, but new to the top. New to me. So, okay. Couple of these out. Yeah, really, I'm not sure about this many. I'm not sure what he's going to achieve here. Now, he does scout the transport, so that should be locked. But actually, it isn't locked, so that's a bit of a mistake there, I'd say. And these guys are tracking a scout, which is questionable, although it looks like... Okay, you will actually get it, but that's risky, because you could end up with 2 Intis just flying around, chasing a scout forever. Transport is moving to the left. Rico is moving to the left as well. That's kind of... it's kind of weird. So in that situation, my instinct would be to go right. Are cheesy strategies used at the top? They are, but there's not many players at the top who really abuse cheesy strategies. I think there's a lot of relatively boring players, but cheesy strategies can be used. They're not so common, I'd say. Yeah, my instinct here, if you see his transport is already on the way, my instinct would be to go to the right. This is a big risk to contest the left island when you're slower with the transport. The upside is, though, Zlo has dropped 3 engineers on this island, which is quite risky. And well, it's kind of strange that he drops 3 engies and then builds a factory immediately. I don't really understand that. I don't think that's all that great. And it's risky because now he's 3 engineers, although halfway through a factory, versus 5. Oh my god, please land. Now, some reclaiming happening, and a PD is going to be built within range of the factory, and Zlo, because he built but he's built mechs in a factory instead of a hydrocarbon, means he's stalling. Rico with a bomber in his base. He's not making another transport, just making intis. Looks like he's going to lose air here. But he will secure the left island for now. Relatively secure here. Building an anti-air turret. And getting a factory and a radar, everything at once. And, okay, well this is kind of cool from Zlo. He's going to grab some Zuis and immediately drop using the same transport across the other side. And also send a bomber. He has air control, so I think Zlo could win back this island right here. And it's hopefully a second transport is coming, and it is. And that's very nice play from Zlo. Second transport should be coming from Rico, even though he doesn't have air control. I would still be trying to sneak a transport because you have so much space. You can sneak around places. Okay, factory is up. Second factory on the way. Anti-air is here, but it's only going to kill the bomber after it drops on the radar in 2 engineers. Rico not aware yet of this, but he's already sending a lab over here. Now let's see how quickly he realizes what's happening. Maybe it's on attack move, is it? Well, he's going to actually kill a Zooey like that. And the second Zooey is going to die to labs. Flair's doing extremely well here. That's fantastic for Rico, and that drop has really failed. I wonder, is that just did he just drop in the wrong place there? You know? It seems to be what happened. Now, the good thing for Rico is that he's Aeon in this position. He has the left island instead of the right island. That means it's very easy to start sending Auroras raiding across here. If you have this island, there's not much you can do with like Aurora raids. Subtext. Okay, bombers coming in from Zlo and a transport, and still no transport from Rico. Now, only now is he making a transport. He's got 2 naval factories as well at the moment. The bombers are still alive. The inties are dying. This bomber, will it die? Nope. So bollocks. Transport under attack, but oh, bomber gets 3 kills after the engineers land. And can he turn around? He's microing, and he ground fires and gets 1 kill. And the bomber will go down now. Only 1 NG survives. From all of that, transport is dead with 2 engineers on board. 4 engineers were bombed, and 1 guy survives and he's still dancing. Want to be a dancer. Zlo with utter dominance in the air. And Zlo also making cheeky drop onto this island. He's going to try capture some mexes, I think. Which is quite a nice way to raid people. Probably the best way to raid people on these island maps. And Roanoke, dropping engineers, capturing mexes. It's quite nice. So, Zlo's Air Force. 27 inties to 6. Not a good place to really park your inties here. You want to keep them in your base, I think. And a full transport. What's it going to do? Classic Zlo move indeed. Some Aurora being annoying. Next step, after you be annoying with the Aurora, you know, just take the mexes as well. Like, you send an engineer here. You can deny this position with Aurora, so you can control it with engineers, and you know, you can take some of these mexes as well. Also, Rico very slow on his island. I'm not sure why these mechs are not built. Maybe some bombers were involved, but I don't see any dead engineers really. Those are dead inties. So yeah, and that's a dead transport. That was the original transport, I'm sure. So yeah, a bit slow on the expansion on his own island, but I mean, speaking of slow, poor Zlo has no mass extractors on his island yet, but he is now dropping to various locations to try and speed that up. First he wanted to get a factory. Noted, well, this factory is easily killed by frigates, so one thing you don't usually want to do on this map is build your production right next to the water, where the frigates will get to it. Rico overflowing tons of power right now, and he only has T1 power, so he should probably invest in T2 and air right now. Also, this transport has been idle for a while. It's very nice to use the transport to expand to the outer mexes on the island. There's some shards going around. I don't think that's too great an investment, unless you're like tracking this transport, which he's not doing. Zlo taking the mid islands. Zlo in a really weird position with his commander. Rico with an artillery drop headed somewhere. I'm not sure where. Well, the main base, of course. Fair enough. Also, Zlo with the one with more economy right now. He's making his 4th T2 mechs with extremely heavy assist. Just stalling the rest of his economy to make sure that this gets built faster. And then he's going to complete T2 air. It's quite sensible. Rico making T2 air here. Without much assistance or, well, any assistance or much adjacency. And look, Zlo has random mexes here. Rico's gonna capture this one, kill this one. Caught an NG as well. 4 kills on that lab. That might have been one of the original labs. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on. Rico now dropping over here to steal some mexes and raiding the main expansion here with Aurora. That's pretty nice. That's really good damage. Now if he sends some in other directions as well, it's going to be great. And the artillery has landed. Oh, great bomb. That bomber got hit out of the sky by artillery there. Oh my god. But it did manage to kill almost all the artillery before it died. Oof. And another PJ going to go down, and also 3 engineers go down. And let's see what Zlo's power income looks like. Will this hurt him significantly as he makes T2 Pigeon? Probably not significantly, but it will hurt a little bit. Thank you for the heads up, Thomas. What's up, Hartzer? Gunship about to complete, and Rico taking a good fight here with his frigates. Yeah, it does happen pretty often, actually. Oh, T1 bombers do literally nothing against those frigates there. Aeon frigates have no anti-air, so they're the only frigate that have no anti-air, and they are thus very vulnerable to all kinds of air. Although the gunship seems to be struggling to stay in range, and the bombers can easily be dodged if you're paying enough attention. Just because of the speed of a frigate, it's very high. But yeah, frigates are dying to some air. Shard has a couple of kills. Random ass factories from Zlo. Pretty good position because, you know, then you can deny this island and you can also put pressure on this island. But also they're quite exposed, so if Rico finds them, then, well, that's the trick. He has to find them. If he finds them, he can you know, take them out. And it'll be pretty good. A lot of idle frigs for Zlo. Any more eco for Zlo? Any T2 land maybe? T2 land always an option. Some kind of, well, I mean, the raiding on this island has been extreme. Like, just Aurora crushing. Like, there's so many missing mexes. There's going to be more as well. There's a transport doing some work. These mexes are being retaken now as well. So Rico doing damage in all areas, which is quite good, and now catching up in eco slightly, getting to that 4 T2 mex count. What's up, Niall? Yeah, we're streaming a bit more, slightly more regularly now. So, what's air like? Surely Zlo still has air because he's low. That's actually not that many inties. Now, he does have a lot of aggressive air units. 4 gunships, 2 Nathas, 6 bombers. And Rico with 32 inties, so he should actually have air control. And he does have T2 air now, so Rico built T2 PD in his base. He did. I mean, why not? I mean, it's obvious why he did that. I mean, I'm sure you get the point of it. I don't think it's a bad thing to do, especially against Seraphim. Please land, land, land. Oh, just barely, and the crash damage doesn't do too much. Yeah, what's up, Pablo? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Did he just win air? Did he win an air fight there? This is a lot of dead. Zooey's in the water there. No, it's not super cheap, but I think it's good because I mean an Oblivion turret is gonna kill a lot of artillery as they land. And he has some T1 bombers around, so he like this base is actually very well protected versus artillery drops. And artillery drops, I mean, the next thing he would need is T2 radar, I think, in the base. But like, yeah, I mean, it is expensive. You have to weigh it up. And but you know, I think there's other investments that make less sense that he's doing, I'd say. What's up, Pauli? Yeah, exactly, to kill the inties. Look at the damage. Look at the damage. Why is that so extreme? It's not usually that extreme, the radar symbol, is it? Triad has the same AoE as Oblivion, I see. Well, I knew that Oblivions don't have insane... They look like they have more AoE than they actually have. Oh, this could be a bad air fight. It is a bad air fight for Uriko, and he has a T2 transport with 11 units on board flying around. There goes a Swifty. Save the Swifties at least. You can run. Ah. Yeah, I hate to see it. Sub Farms. Sorry to hear about your Twitch channel. This drop did not really accomplish much. Did that scout get bombed or did it get hit by... I don't know. And he left the T2 transport there. No. Oh my god. T2 Navy now for Uriko. Can Zlo come back at this point? I mean, Zlo is in a fine position. It's not like, look at the damage Uriko has taken on this island. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god, did you see what that bomber just did? And it had no fuel. How long has it been bombing? Isn't he winning? Well, by the stats, he is winning. He has way more reclaim. Especially, like, this is crazy. Over 5,000 reclaim versus 460. More total mass. He's had T2Xs for longer. No island here for Uriko. Versus this. Look at this island though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dead mexes. This damage is pretty nice in return. To be fair, this is Zlo needs to get these guys off the island here. Do some damage. T2 Navy seems like the wrong approach to me. Like, there's so much damage going on. I would be thinking like secure the base and keep that. Keep the eco going. Secure this. This has to be secured. You know, T2 Navy, making T2 Navy while this is looking like this seems strange to me. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Well, it's not weird because it's Twitch, but yeah, I would have expected other things might have got you banned before. In the end, but I guess it was just your name, so you were kind of screwed from day one, which is hilarious. I mean, it's fucking sad, but yeah, Twitch. Zlo with tons of mass now. Can kind of do what he wants. I think he should just... Well, he has no idea of the T2 Navy at this point. But, you know, he has a lot of weapons. He needs to start... He needs to use them, I guess. Considering this island has taken insane damage and it won't really feel secure enough to make eco there. I mean, if eco does get built here, then should go for it. But I think, yeah, focusing in this area is what Zlo should do next. Get rid of this kind of stuff. Damage this island. T2 land would be good, I think. I would like T2 land in this position. I'm definitely not opposed to these mexes upgrading either, though. A bit of both would be good. No double adjacency to abuse, though. Some T2 transports. Like, look, there's over 70 units here. Get some T2 transports and start dropping them. Take this island completely. Or drop them over here as well. That's totally fine. It never occurred to you. Yeah, I guess. Barico with quite a limited air force. Yeah, pretty sure that's what it means, Grunty. Did you start a new channel, Farms? I think somebody linked me a channel, but it just had like one clip on it and no videos, so I don't know if that was actually you. Alright, that was it then. Hey guys, here you go. Farm's new channel. Just so you're aware. Poor guy was banned. What's up, Rowan? Going well. Yeah, Zlo would just way ahead at this point. 35 frigates, by the way. Huge overflow of power. Really crazy overflow of power, but yeah, not much Arico can do from this position. I feel like it seems extremely difficult to even orchestrate a snipe or anything. T2 transports finally being constructed. I mean, there's 0 at the moment, which... Oh no, there's 2. 2 in the base, another one on the way. Yeah, we got 3 now. So, Belkazan. This is what it looks like. This is what the map looks like when you're low, by the way. It's good stuff. Just have stuff everywhere. Always have resources to build stuff when you want it, and opponent has no idea what to do. Exactly. It's full, so you're always ready to com drop at a moment's notice. If it was at 0, com drop would be terrible. Transports finally. What the fuck? Seems to be a small naval force approaching, and a small air force approaching as well. They've flown right past the gunships. Oh, they found them. There go all of those beautiful gunships for free. And oh, what is this air fight? Yeah, Rico tends to badly micro his air, or micro his air badly to use correct English. Zlo overflows more and more. That we saw the first time, Thomas. At least I did. Now he's dropping those units across. Torpedo bombers. The HQ is dead. And the game is donezo. ACU is here, by the way. Slow, please. Why must you do this? What do you mean? Win? Conclusively? Convincingly? Why spend mass when you're already crushing totally? No need to stress yourself out, like. Well, if the game's already over, then who cares if you overflow shit? It's irrelevant. Zlo could stop building anything and win with what he has right now. Pretty much. Like, he still has transport, so he can just, you know. AC is dying now. Rather rapidly. Bam, 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 bam. And goodbye to all of the inties. Oh, oh. And the frigates. And the big GG from Arico. I think Arico did quite well there. But he got into the kind of game that suits Low, really. You know? He got into this game of we're both gonna play very messy and damage each other in loads of places, but then like that's Low's game. That's what he wants, and Rico couldn't keep up with that. Well, it was Low only wasted mass really at the end when he was already way ahead. He wasn't wasting throughout the game or anything. Okay, let's see. Does anyone know? Swackle, you weren't casting this, were you? You weren't casting the April Invitational, were you? Or what's it called? Wait, is that what it's called? April League Invitational. Slow as chaos. He is. Slow means death, I think. Casting what? April League Invitational. You know, the round robin ladder league tournament. Oh, you were playing in it. Of course you weren't casting. My apologies. Not confusingly named at all. Yeah, it's kind of bad for them to use invitational because it's not really invitational. Is it? Like, you don't get invited, you qualify. So I don't get what the invitational portion is, to be honest. There's another 38 minutes low game on Point of Reach. This time against Swackle. No idea, Thomas. Doesn't make sense to me. There's a lot of there's not a great variety of maps here in this tournament. You get invited if you qualify. Well, no, you qualify and then you either show up or you don't. There's no invitation there. Slow means evil. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Technically, people all qualify for invitationals too. Well, actually, yeah, you're right. That's true. That's true. It's not a pure invitation. It's actually based on previous uh, results. It's not just an invitation. So that's true. So you're all complicit in the lies. You absolute disgusting human beings. Oh, I take it back. Yeah, Swackle, you ready? You ready? This game is titled, in caps, Ladder Gods. And here we have two ladder gods. We have Swackle, UEF, of course, and Espinoza, Seraphim. Do I know what happens here? I have no idea. I didn't follow this tournament. But I'm excited to know. Alright. Swackle and Esperanto have a little chat about who could possibly win the tournament. The let me post the thread for you guys, so you can see the players: Esperanto, Arico, Swackle, Tex, Shen, Raiders, Low, and Inspector Cot. Now I think somebody got subbed out there because I'm sure I saw Eternal playing games. Yeah, Eternal's there. So maybe I don't see Raider. So I guess Raider subbed out. Yeah, this map is made by a burger called Mountain. Nice lab. MechBrain finds a kill. The scout kind of lags behind here because it was on an assist order, so it stops to fight the unit. So now it's kind of behind the tank, but that's, or behind the lab. That's fine though. Turns out T2PD does damage. What? That's a confusing statement to make. What's up, Lord Watson? Raider didn't show up yet. Is that a bomber? It is a bomber. Second air bomber, second air bomber. So they both have the same idea, but yeah, the lab runs straight into a Tham, surviving a very, very long time. Oh my god, it's still alive. Oh my god, he actually killed the Tham there. Jesus. Esperanto drops the old XD because holy shit. Mech Marines. What? More confusing statements in the chat. Oh, the engineer auto dodges. That's the classic auto dodge. You're walking and then you just start building something, so you engineer dodges all by itself. Oh, that's not a dodge at all. Just needed to turn. Could have saved him. And this engineer is also dead. Surely. Yes, he is. Very, very important bomber. These are the most important engineers. My god. And they're both dead. R.I.P. Esperanto expanding faster to this position than Swackle, by the way. And the bomber for Swackle has a kill. The Inti took a way big turn there. Another NG goes down. Bit of micro could quickly get a third kill here, but now he's going to fly into the mountain and land in the mountain. At least he won't be reclaimed back there. Right. So, Esperanto. What's he got? He's got 4 land factories and a half. He's expanding with his ACU in this direction, which is not the most common direction. Looks like Esperanto has more tanks, maybe. Yeah, a couple more tanks. Nothing major, but both ACUs are going to be on the same side, so going to be very important battles on the left. There's reclaim field here and a concentration here as well. Swakkel's actually already aiming for that, you can see. And a bomber coming in looking for that important engineer that's moving to the 4 mexes on the right, or the left, sorry. Good dodge. Look at that unassuming engineer. Just trying to do his job. Will he be bombed? No, because the bomber's already dead a long time ago. Another bomber from Swakkel. A lot of damage being done. A lot of attempted bombing runs. The mountains, I don't trust them to not screw with the bombers, to be honest. Will the bomber get another drop? Nope, he won't. Only 1 kill, and guess what? There's a second engineer right next door to that one, so no time really lost. Potentially very poor fight by the looks of it for Swakkel, but maybe I'm wrong. Esperanto's trying to regroup. We'll call it a draw, shall we? Decent bit of mass generated into this already densely packed clump of rocks. And for now, Swakkel has this position. Esperanto has this position, though. Swakkel really should move forward. I mean, on this map, on a map like this, you should just walk up here, manually reclaim as many rocks as you can, and then just leave, probably. Because you have no units, so... But, like, you know, patrolling here is pretty terrible, to be honest. Sorry, Swakkel. Has to be said. I don't see any factories being built either, so... Yeah, there we go. Just as I say it. 2 more get queued. PD goes up. Pretty conservative positioning there for the PD. You'd love to have a PD right here. Cut off this choke totally. But that's not really on the cards now. Unless he had 3 to 4 engineers, he could make it very quickly. But yeah, it looks pretty good for Esperanto at the moment. Although this expansion being so slow doesn't make any sense to me, considering Esperanto's standing here building 3 factories. Why does he not have this? No idea. Doesn't make much sense to me. We got 4 NGs and a tank. No need to roast the man. What do you mean? That's what I'm here for. That's all I'm here for, I think. My own entertainment. Uh-oh. Does Swakkel die here? Well, this is one of the scariest arrangements of units that you can face in FAF. You're a lone ACU and you're confronted with Seraphim ACU and just 6 Zuis. That can easily be death. Now the problem is the Zuis have just walked forward where they really don't need to. You really, with the Zuis, just click attack on the ACU and then walk your ACU forward and enjoy your 5,000 free damage if the ACU doesn't just die outright. Bombers coming in to defend, PD goes up, but some tanks have made their way in and they're gonna shoot a little bit at the inties, maybe shoot a bit at... Oh, there goes a bomber killing 2 of the tanks. Another bomber comes in, kills another 2, and it's all dealt with. And no mexes have died. Reclaim has been deposited, and Swakkel still lives. and is now accepting any and all generous donations into his loving arms. Hey, where are you going, Celine? You can't get away. Unfortunately, Celine's shop at the ace, you don't leave reclaim. But yeah, a bit of mass donation in either direction there. And Swackle still has yet to really secure this reclaim. He's sending a lot of NGs though. And there's quite a few bombers going around. Oh, transport gonna be caught. Swackle spots it. But how? Oh, he spotted it thanks to his transport, actually. That's what happened. Swackle dropping... Oh, there's a PD under construction. There's 2 engineers and 1 tank. 1 tank is going to have a difficult time killing these NGs in time, I think. Especially when another tank arrives. He's going to try and reclaim the NG. Needs to kill the other NG, but, well, there's not really much he can do. He just doesn't have enough stuff here. PD finishes. Tank will die. And Esperanto has the top right. Swackle has bottom left though, so equality there. And continuing the T1 land production, more factories still being added at 10 minutes. Meanwhile, Esperanto has different ideas. He's got T2 land, and he's heavily assisting the air factory. And also making 1 T2 Max at the moment and a T2 Pigeon, so a lot going on in Esperanto's base. And his economy is struggling to keep up with his demands. Also here we have a PD and we have 31 tanks, 4 scouts and no Zuis whatsoever, so the bombers have to come in and do the job of the artillery. And he's also trying to catch counter bombers from Swackle. His bomber gets a couple of passes. 3 passes. And still lives. And Swackle's air under attack. Swackle does manage to snipe the bombers, keep the PD alive, and Esperanto without intel. He's really retreated a lot of tanks here in a shift G. Oh, could you imagine some bombers coming in on these? I just wish there is a bomber to bomb this. Bit of a raid here. 2 PDs in this position now. Don't know why that's been in the investment, but it is. And here come the Zuis into range of the PDs. The first PD will surely go down, but not before the Zuis die. My kingdom for a chance. How poetic. Right, where's the ACU for... Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, he's making T2. I thought he'd be making the gun. Swackle probably needs a bit of an upgrade himself. Please don't be biased like this. What do you mean biased towards wanting to see carnage? It really had nothing to do with who the players were. Just the fact that there was such an opportunity for heinous things to occur. Very nice raid here. 3 dead mexes. What's up, Valhall? The 2 PD was to defend the ACU. Alright. T2 Mex count. Well, we got 4 and we got storages being added now in the main base. Which I think is... Oh, and 4 mexes upgrading at the back. 1 almost finished. 3 quite close to being upgraded. And Esperanto's just way behind on economy. So Swackle playing like an utter beast. But also really focused on... Well, he's sacrificed a lot of things to... in terms of tech to get the eco advantage. So, and he's ecoing still aggressively. So he is in some danger because there's T2 air and there's T2 land for Esperanto. So Esperanto has options. Question is whether he can make them work, because he's already lost one of the gunships, and that's, again, quite a bit of mass. And the T1 attack over here is looking pretty deadly. 2 mexes go down. This whole expansion may go down because there's just simply not enough units here. 1 Ilchevo is nice, but I think with 3 Ilchevo he'd be in a good position. With 1, I don't think he holds this, especially if it stays in range of T1 tanks. Gunship doing some damage, but T1 anti-air is around and will eventually take it down. T1 anti-air being airlifted into the defense of this expansion, which is hilarious. And the gunship exits stage right. And yeah, that I don't know where the I actually don't. Oh, there it is. Yeah, the chicken bot just left, abandoned this expansion totally. T1 land conquers all, but oh god, that's really gonna hurt. If I mean, surely one of these mexes will die here. Now, when there's bombers being used by your enemy to defend your raid, park your tanks right next to the mexes, so that the bombers bomb their own mexes. In this case, Esperanto's not doing that, but he will definitely get 1 mex. He can probably get 2 mexes, maybe. He's already sort of split damage between these two, so no, he won't get 2. He will get 1, and that will be it. The gunship also died there, and that's a T2BD. I can hear a lot of T2BDs here, but there's nothing for them to really. They're simply not going to be effective. I mean, there's no threat in this position. All the pressure is on the other side, and the Ilchevos are kind of split. And we also have pillars in the frontline army now. I think it's well, there's some fun stuff you could do here, namely drop your ACU over here to the left side and control this and take the reclaim. That would be a pretty sexy option. Looks doable, but there's no T2 air at the moment, so obviously there's no T2 transport available, but that would be interesting. So for now though, the real problem is Esperanto is just so far behind in eco, and has also lost map control. So oh no. All right, in these positions, guys, you can just walk over there. You can, but that's a lot less exciting. Yeah, don't assist damaged mexes. Don't assist damaged mexes because you're going to repair them. You don't want to waste time repairing them, to be honest. You want to just have your template storage. If you're an old player, then you'll have this. If you're not, then it's kind of worth having in some situations, namely this one. See, now he's going to go. He's not even building storages now because they've got an assist order. So he's kind of. This is like getting raided here. Don't repair damaged tech mexes. It's not worth it. How has this died? My god, I only saw like a Lobo there. 4 mexes dead in the back once again. Was it this guy? Did this transport, was he involved? Not sure. Esperanto is so far behind at this point. He is making an upgrade. He's making gun, I'm sure. And here's a drop of 2 Ilchis to the back of Swackle's base. PD being built in emergency circumstances. And there's no pillars here, is there? Well, there's 1 pillar all the way over the other side of the base. T3 land on the way for Swackle. Alright. T3 land I can get behind. I think maybe stop producing some of the T1 or T2 stuff to get it up properly quickly. Oh, that's going to be painful. 44, 45% T2 mechs goes down. Multiple PDs are constructed to defend, and they will succeed. I don't think another mech is going to go down. On this side, a blind attack into Ilshavo with only 7 pillars is not going to go well. Why attack when you're building T2PD back here? Oh, you're not building T2PD. Well defended here, but this was quite a bad attack on the other side. Not sure what the Ilshis are doing. They're on like some assist order by accident, I think. And Esperanto is continuing to go. He's actually he's built a lot of T2 Mexes here. And is now building Nothas and is slowly making T3 land. It's over 50%, but with no assistance. Swakkel's going to reach T3 land first, that's for sure. And he also has a couple of T2 Mexes here and is upgrading 2 more. This one's on 4 HP, so I'd probably want to repair that. Repairing T1 mexes is fine. Repairing higher tech mexes, not advisable. These PDs that were built are dying now to MMLs. And Swakkel has made PDs of his own, is now making TML. Is very relaxed. I mean, why build PDs and TMLs when you have gun and T2? I don't fully understand the PDs. I don't really get it because there's not really any imminent threat. If there's no units here at some point, then the PDs are very, very vulnerable to any kind of units. So PDs are kind of strange decision for me. The Knot is coming after Army. Also a little strange. They lose about half HP each, but continue on to the T2 Maxes over here. There is a static anti-air which will do a bit of damage. Where are the Inties? They're a bit late to the party. And the Notha will go down. Both Nothas are dead. Air is 1 for Esperanto. He's killed 1 T2 Max here. Watch this HP regain. Look at that. From 4 HP to 1,744. Can frigates raid the back 4 back mexes of each base? I think the frigates can raid like these 2 mexes. I think. I could be wrong though. Not sure if they can raid from the other side, maybe. And these chickens. This is the value of stationary formation. Oh. Oof. But that's actually the pain of stationary. A lot of Lobo shells came down on those guys. But still, they're so beefy that they're quite healthy, and none of them died. All of them are firing quite a lot, and yeah, that's good stuff. TML goes burr. I did hear it in the distance. And there you can see the missile. Well, I can see it anyway. I don't know if it shows up on stream. There goes a Mex. I am retarded, says Esperanto. Looks like Esperanto has just dropped in a T2 engineer and is building TMD right now. I see a sniper bot over there casting from a distance. Where is there's a TML coming down. Boom. Another TML is launched, but this time a TMD will be in place, I'm sure. There it is. TMD is up. 3 T2 Maxes are dead and 2 storages. And here's that sniper bot that I hope you could see on stream. Very slim boy. Oh, we've got caught by a mountain. Mountain does not agree with the camera angles here. Sniper bot is going to be very annoying to deal with, especially behind a static shield. This is turned into quite a very static game. Strange, bit strange, I'd say. Didn't really expect it to turn into this. I think it's mostly because the ACU is on the same side and people just invest in PDs for reasons that I don't fully fathom. Percy's to the left. Well, I say Percy's, there is only one. Where are the T3 units? Why are they coming so slowly? Okay, there we go. Some recycling of factories happening. Oh, TML up here as well. Let's see. There's one NG alive on half HP or less, actually. Oh, no, no, no. Don't waste. Do not. You do not dare waste that Percy at the front line there. Come on. Swackle. Swackle. Let's turn around. Percy's are so beastly. Gotta take care of those guys. It's being brave. It's a fine line between brave and stupid, and it's now on 1600 HP, so... And there's still a huge army of T2, and now 3 Othams approaching. Hey, look at that guy. What's going on, dude? Gotta love chicken bots getting stuck on mountains. 360 mass just trapped in a useless location. Looks better than Dawn of War 3. Missiles are firing. They're not going to hit much, but the Percy... Oh, the Percy is dead. The Percy is dead. And that's quite a strong army there of chickens and Othams. Could potentially fight back. I don't... Is there more T3 in this army yet? I don't see a single T3 unit here. Oh. No, we just see like mongoose. And the walls are wreaking havoc, by the way. But yeah, this is a great position for Swackle. Like, he's completely denying this expansion right now. He has left a little bit of reclaim there, but you know, can't have it all. Percy's actually coming to support this position. The Spearhead. The greatest MML. Should do pretty well here. And T2 artillery, T2 artillery. So yeah, it's static, very static over here. I would have the... I think the Percy's... Well, we have... Oh, he's going T3 air. So I would have thought... Oh, he's got... Swackle's got T3 pigeon, and he's going T3 air. He should be able to walk over now. You mean over here? I don't think Swackle can leave this position now. He has to hold this. I would be looking to sneak a drop in. If you can drop a Percy here, like even just through the front. Look, like if you look at what Swackle has, he can get this close before Esperanto reacts. Oh, he's dragging all his army over to the right side now. But yeah, just one T2 transport. Like why you go T3 air without making even one T2 transport? Pick up a Percy, 2 Percys at max, drop it here. 4 dead T2 mexes. Thank you very much. Swackle's playing like Jagged, grinding the game out forever. Well, I probably wouldn't set up a freaking arty base over here, to be honest. But sure. Both players do nothing, and SP is just way behind. Kinda yes. He's trying to do something over here. I don't know what though. What the? He's dropped the Otham in the water over here. That makes no sense to me, but okay. And this switching the attack with all these T1 and T2 is absolutely running over this position. And given that he's already killed this, and now there's a huge amount of army here, like switching to the other side and just crushing this and then being able to take the reclaim himself seems like a pretty nice move. There was no proper reaction for Esperanto. I don't know if he could properly react to that, to be honest. His units were in a totally different position. But now the question is whether Swackle's left enough to defend. And look, this is, well, I would say conclusively no. He has 1 Percy, and there's 5 Othams and 6, 7 chickens, It's 8 chickens, sorry. There's 1 Percy. That's it. And there's not even PDs here. Oh my god, why? He's left nothing behind. But he is running over this expansion now. Oh my god. And he's just fully committing into this base where there's, again, lots of Autumns. This expansion is dying. What's more scary is that the power is directly next to this. He's now under the shield. He needs to take out the shield gen. Take out the shield gen. Okay, he took it out by accident. That's good. Only 2 Autumns left and they're on low HP. This Percy still lives. This Percy is a hero. And he goes down, as most heroes do. And the chickens in the Autumn can get through that T3P gen, I'm sure. This attack has utterly failed. At least this Percy won't be sacrificed. And the T2 pigeon goes down. T3 pigeon is definitely going down. And it kills the T2 pigeon next to it. And Swackle is reclaiming this one. So at least it won't explode. It was definitely going to die anyway. Strap Bomber just bombs 2 chicken bots. And the Autumn is dead. And now there's 1 chicken left. And it's just attacking some random T1 pigeons. Its job has been thoroughly completed. T3 mech's about to finish. He stops assisting it. He won't build storage. It's next to a T1 factory. Fair enough. That's a sniper bot very, very close to some artillery. T2 pigeon going up next to the ACU. Here's the power of having a teched ACU in these scenarios. That Autumn, did it just drive the whole way around? Now it's going to enter this expansion. It's lost some HP somehow. And there's 2 PDs here. 2 PDs are not going to stop this Autumn. That's for sure. They have a nice little bit of AoE on their cannon. And yeah, there goes the first PD. Should just tackle the PD here. Get rid of it. But okay, dips into the water again. That's gonna be good. Gonna force a torp bomber. Oh, the torpedoes are attacking the stingers. Oh my god. Battle for the ages. Autumn torpedoes versus the stinger. Who's seen that matchup before? Not me. And I've seen everything. That's a dead strap bomber in the water. I wonder what the strap bomber actually accomplished. T3 mechs upgrading for Esperanto. Gunships moving to the right. Of course, this factory has been killed a long time ago by TML. TML's firing again now. They've almost 5,000 mass killed. That's artillery firing, actually. That's not... Wow, the artillery reaches really far. Swackle stealing this and building mass storage incomprehensibly in that expansion. And this Autumn comes out of the water, gets bombed to shit, but not before it kills another T2 mechs. T3 P-Gen replaced now, and a second one under construction rather slowly. And now reclaim finally being gathered. Of course, he couldn't really use it with no power. Let's see what Swackle's army looks like right now, because that's critical. 5 Percys, that's all, versus 12 Autumns and a sniper. We just lost the chickens there. Did they get picked up into a transport? Or what? No, they didn't. They are just dead somewhere at that exact moment. Not sure what happened. Clinks. I'm working on my close-ups. It could be a lot better. Fire. There we go. They're like aiming so hard. Takes them so long to fire. Power stall. Needs to get this T3 Pigeon going a bit more quickly. But yeah, Swackle doing really well now. Killed this top right. And Yeah. Tricky to see what Esperanto does now. I mean, he's faced with the prospect of a guy with T3 air, with 2 T3P gens. He's got T3 air himself to making ASF, but just lacking map control. Swackle's been in the driver's seat the whole game. What's the story with the mass storage though? Oh, I see. Yeah, I think you're right, Pauli. T3 power was attacked. Most likely. Sam, is there a Sam there? I thought I saw a Sam. Oh yeah, there. Yeah, I guess that hit the mechs, drained so much power. I mean, it doesn't drain it, you know, minus 100. I guess it is quite a bit. So it drains minus 100 for half of the shot, it seems. Half of the reload. So you see, once it gets to halfway, it seems to stop draining. Yeah, Swackle doesn't use hotkeys. So he always has an excuse for when he doesn't win games. He can just say, hey, the other guy has hotkeys, so, you know. I wasn't even supposed to win. Isn't that right? 12 Percys now. That's a very nice looking army. 20, still a solid army for Esperanto, but you know, where's the attacking potential? T2 Max is over here, by the way. And now I'm just wondering what comes next, because I don't see a plan for Esperanto. T3 Max back here and a shield. Not sure what's going on with that. Not sure what that means. Oh! T3 MMLs. Oh! So much damage there. Esperanto says units are stuck. Why just beat SP when you can beat SP without hotkeys? True. Hey, we got a lot of viewers here. Welcome everyone. Hit like if you're enjoying. Okay, this could be crushing now. This is a lot of parashields. It's 10 Percys. They're in a terrible formation. But if he fixes the formation and doesn't waste some units into the front, could absolutely crush this army here. Sort your formation out. You don't need hotkeys to give move orders. Esperanto retreats away. Oh, snipers appear around the corner. That's really what you need as Seraphim against the Percys. Also, T3 mobile artillery is underused, I feel. But yeah, you can see the Autumns are just going to get picked off. There goes 2 Autumns. Quick as that. Snipers move forward, and that's not where you want to be as a sniper. It's a BSAF. Saf. Brave sniper, gotta say. Christopher. What's going on? What's up, Bryce? Progression of this match leads me to believe we'll see a Maver. Oh, Strap Bomber comes in, kills 1 T2 Max, and is sniped by 2 ASF. Why exactly does Swackle seem to not have ASF? Well, they're just not in the same position. Oh, he's got a good chance here to get in behind. Oh, there's actually a Sam that just took out 2 ASF there. Swackle wins air. That's going to happen if you fight over your own Sams. 2 Sams, in fact. Jesus. What's up, Zlo? People talking... Oh, Thomas talking shit about Zlo. God damn it. Leave Zlo alone. You receive the Usha in its natural environment. Ah, yes, the sniper. It's got a big long nose on it. Pinocchio. Not killing much of value there. Well, I can't imagine this continues for too much longer. Another T3 mechs back here. Once again, two T1 PDs and a shield. Not exactly a massive amount of defenses there. Where are the drops at? Where are the crushing Percival drops? The army now stands 23,000 mass versus 30, and there is a Fat Boy under construction. With quite a bit of assistance. I mean, not all of these engineers are building, but enough of them are that it's building relatively quickly. Some Autumn's trying to sneak around. That's not likely to work, really. It's not likely to work. Very risky to send tanks around the sides like this at this stage of the game. T3 tanks, I mean. They're too expensive. Too much reclaim is going to be left. Too much mass going to be wasted. RT drop on the plateau, says Low. I don't see it. Or drop RT on plateau, you mean? You mean up here? This plateau is low? See Andrew. Bit of a push on the right side. With 5 Percies, some artillery, and a spearhead. Yeah, drop T3 RT. Yeah, I mean, trick is keeping them alive, I guess, when they get up there. But yeah, drop T3 artillery, mobile shield. Maybe T3 NG get static defenses up there. Get a SAM. Or do what Farms did and drop your T3 commander up there. That's a chicken bot under construction. It's going to be finished after, presumably, the Fat Boy. Plato is a philosopher. What? Where'd that come from? Oh, drop RT on Plato. UEF T3 up there, T3 PD plus SAMs. Yeah, hang on, let me see. Let's see the range. Yeah, you might be able to hit a few things with that. You can see the ring down there enclosing the hydrocarbon, the T3 HQ, the air HQ, the P-gens. Hard to get rid of that once it's in. Oh, I got another message here. Oh, cool. Getting a new stove tomorrow. The old one was in bits. Alright, well, Swackle's happy to let this game continue. Doesn't want to, you know, a man after my own heart. Just, you know, why end the game when you could just try and get to a position where it's unlosable? I suppose. This artillery is quite far advanced. It has 2,500 mass killed. What's that about? 2.8 and now dying to snipers. Constant poking and prodding on this side, but I mean, if the chicken finishes and these units are still around, it's free veterancy for the chicken bot, really. There goes the T2 artillery. Spearhead, look at this. 1,500 mass apiece for the spearheads. They're doing really well, and these snipers getting way too close for comfort. And there, it's dead. And there's another dead sniper. Apologies for the mountains getting in my way. And that's a bad waste of snipers. Artillery missing its original targets and hitting other ones instead. Spearheads continue doing damage. Sniper's defending quite well over this side. And Swackle says, whoa. I'm not sure why. Navy begins. Oh, T2 Navy is an option neither player has really explored. And at the moment, that's still just T1, but T2 Navy, I mean, there's so much mass going on. Oh, that's a dead HQ. He's just reclaimed his HQ to finish the chicken bot, I think. That just shows you how little mass he had available. That seems like a bad decision to me, because he could have just been slightly slower with the chicken bot and he would still be in time, because, I mean, the Fat Boy is on its way across. Why does the Fat Boy seem to have a lower FPS than other stuff in the game? Like, the tracks don't look very... I don't know. Well, here comes the chicken now. And there's a strap bomber as well. Let's see what kind of army is here. Looks like Swackle has saved most of his stuff. He got away from the chicken bot. And now it's about... Well, he's got to micro this fatty correctly. He's already allowed the chicken to get way too close for my liking. That's scary, how close the chicken is already. And... the Percys also need to be retreated into the... Get into the shields. Get into the shields. Artillery should be attacking the chicken. So should the Fat Boy. On the left side, he's just running through here. Assuming there's nothing in the way. Oh, the Percys are actually in range of the chicken bot now. Chicken's gonna take a lot of damage from the Percys. The artillery, I don't know. Well, it can't fire at the chicken anymore. And the chicken's just dead already. Where are the units in support? Commander. Oh, what? The commander was here. Why? Why in God's name was the commander there? Strap bomber comes in and just dies next to the commander. Cool. This Sam has 3,400 mass killed. And there's a second Fat Boy already. There's a second Fat Boy. Esperanto drops the close one. My ACU is assisting a T1 RT instead of running. Well, it sounds like you're blaming your ACU when you're the guy inside of it. Well, close one indeed. Quite a game. Impressive. Impressive play from Swackle. Because if we remember the UEF inbound, that's brilliant. Esperanto was talking about winning. Says he's not sure he's gonna win, but Swackle's like, who can beat you? Says Swackle shortly before he beats him. Well, not that shortly. Took him a while. But Swackle wins the game. Nice. Nicely done. Okay. So let's see. Let's find another game to examine. Any other interesting ones here? Swackle's low show match. Hey, you never know. Oh, you mean right now? It's up Esperanto. There's actually ditch games in this tournament. Maybe some Badlands. This actually looks like a very nice map pool. Pretty nice map pool in this tournament. Right, let's watch this Badlands. Oh, it's not on the server. Damn. Okay. We can't watch the Badlands. Okay, let's watch Zlo and Shen on Bermuda. See what happens here. Kind of picking these at random. Try and mix up the players and the maps. What's up, Curtis? Albert, Plato does get his name from the same root as plateau. Okay, Shen, he recently returned to Faf. Began laddering again. And Zlo, he's always around. So he's got Seraphim here. Seraphim mirror match it. Gonna celebrate 420. No comment. No comment. Yeah, it is tomorrow, isn't it? I have some CBD at the moment. All right. Let's see. What about Play-Doh? Never heard of him. A lot of P-gens queued here. So we'll see second here. AMC is gonna moon, is it? You never know. What about GME? Are you still in GME? Only watch this game, but it seems like a naval map, or are these cliffs an issue? No, it's definitely, well, it's, you know, every arena is available in this map. Yeah, no mexes for Zlo here, but yeah, it's definitely Navy is very important on this map, but also land and air are very important as well. But the longer the game goes on, the more important Navy will be. 1000%. I said in stream a long time ago, big tip you if it would move. Well, I was in GME and then I got out of GME with pretty decent profit, and I'm kind of tempted to go back into it now. I should have gone in when I saw it down at 120 again, to be honest. But anyway, Zlo is getting his drop off. He's killed the scout that moved in, but has Shen got an inti already to lock? Oh, he's got an inti very close. And Zlo is already in behind his inti. Shen gets a couple of shots on the transport. Not a financial. This is not financial advice. Oh, Zlo, you gonna do him dirty? No, he stopped moving. So look at the micro from Zlo. He's trying his best. Oh, watch this. Oh, he does get another kill. Transport survives. Drops 3 NGs and now drops to the north. There is a Celine. That's going to be annoying actually, but probably not more than that. Transport going to die. And there's a bomber headed this way. Oh, the transport gets out of the way there. By the current crypto dip. I thought crypto was going crazy. I thought it was the opposite of a dip right now, but I don't know. Haven't paid too much attention. Bomber comes in and it's going to kill 3 NGs. Can you shoot NG on transport with interceptor? By accident, yes. NGs can tank some damage. Especially on AN transports. Because the NGs are very exposed on them. Nice ground fire in between 2 NGs there. This bomber has been quite a champion. 5 kills, and it's going to get a 6th kill. That's a really good start for Shen. And there goes. There's Celine's drawing in a battle to the death. And the thing is, though, that's good, but on the left, freaking very much slower drop from Shen. So all the slowing down he's doing on the right side is nice, but he's way behind on just the left. And oh my god, this factory is taking so much damage from that Zooey. And then the NG is reclaiming the Zooey, and the Zooey retreats away. Oh my god. And the Zooey is saved by this bomber. Zlow's expansion to this position is very slow, however. Slow. Blech. Hard to keep the words going, like, when they're that similar. I'll tip you some crypto if you make a nano wallet. Okay, well that sounds great, Zimaki. I think I probably should do that. Epic Zooey micro indeed, 14 HP, and now it's ground firing. It's ground firing. It's not even attacking the factory. It's ground firing the position where the units are being built and denying the factory forever. And he's actually not hitting the factory at the moment. Oh my god. Now he's hitting the factory again. For some reason. Probably just the firing randomness. Nano is the one, says Adam. Pronounce it as it should be pronounced. Zwo. How about Zlo? Zlo. I think that's how you should pronounce it, really. Slow from Zlo. Alright, 4 land factories. A lot of engineers getting their mass reclaim. If we zoom out, there's still 57,000 mass reclaim on the map. Shen with the lead in score. This Celine is attacking a Mex. And also some manual reclaim, so Zlo still just doesn't have enough. Not enough reclaim for him. He needs more. More. Third naval factory, and yeah, Zlo lost his naval factory, so he needs to get back in the water here pretty quick. True future lies with Elongate. Who's generally better between these two guys? Well, Zlo plays a lot more often. So Shen's level depends on how much he's played in the recent past. I'd say they're relatively even. I would definitely favor Zlo in general, just obviously has way more tenure, and I think has shown a higher ceiling as well, so Zlo is a better player. But if Shen is in his top form, then, you know, he's quite a strong player. Zlo is better if he wants to be. Well, I never like that wants to be, you know, it's like, what does that mean exactly? Wasn't Zlo like 2.6k at one point? No, I don't think he was ever that high. Bomber coming in, aiming for a juicy chunk of NGs. Goodbye, build power. Nice one. 7 kills on this bomber as well. And what's he bombing now? It's on a move order actually, so not bombing anything. Now it's back to bombing. More naval build power being constructed. Tons of naval build power. Some of it quite idle. T2 air is up. T2 Pigeon under construction for Shen. Look at them all staring intently. Build, 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 build. It's like they're just chanting and a monument just grows out of the ground. That's aliens for you. And yeah, don't see how Zlo will possibly get into the naval game here. So that's quite a bad thing to be faced with, being kept out of the water. Nexus was 2600. What's the highest you can achieve? Well, on ladder, Zoc got to like 2500. Crazed got to like 2700, I think, at some point, and couldn't match with anyone. That was years and years ago. That was ages ago. In global rating, Suzuki did get to 3000 rating by playing dual gap optimal balance. So that's the highest rating anyone's ever reached, to my knowledge. Legitimately. Just buy stocks when there's a huge crash, easy money. Yeah. When's the huge crash coming? Surely it's not too far away. So much air production and all of it's paused for Zlo. Suzuki was doing rating manip. No. Not to get to 3000, I don't think he was, actually. He manipulated his rating to get down from 3000 to 1600 in 2 days. And that's why he got banned. I don't think he got banned for... I think he got to 3000 legitimately by playing on optimal balance dual gap. Toilet paper next currency. I interpret the Seraphim building animation as pulling stuff from the quantum realm. I'm glad to have your interpretation available to all on stream. Zlo is trying his best to get back in Navy, but it's failing utterly. Shen keeping a close eye on these factories as they go up and targeting them down with the frigates that he has as he moves to T2 Navy. 75%. What's good advice for playing Astro Creator? Eco. Just learn how to eco efficiently. That's all I can say, really. It's one map I've never played. I've played Dual Gap. Played Gap. I've played plenty of Settings. Never played Astro. Probably never gonna play Astro. Albert. You shall not pass 6v6. No air is good for eco practice. Yeah, sure. I mean, there's, you know, team games in general should teach you about ecoing. There goes the T2 mechs to Nata's. T2 factory would also be a great kill. I don't think it's going to be killed. Natas are gonna... Oh, there's so many things to target in this position. And he's targeting all of them and damaging them, but not killing. Okay, that's going to be a kill. Dead P-Gen goes down. Good attacks. The Natas are very, very nice units. And Navy still completely won. So Shen with T2 Navy looks like Shen is just totally in the driving seat. I don't see what Zlo has in compensation for all of this. More T2 mechs is under attack, but will they die? Well, Zlo winning air, but more Natas moving in to do damage, whereas Zlo doesn't seem to be doing damage with his air control. He doesn't have T2 air, so very difficult to do damage without T2 air. T1 air can only do so much. Nata's just being suicided into the eco. Oh, is that going to get a drop? It does, just before it dies. Time for cruiser spam indeed. It's quite a... Okay, this is what Zlo has gone for. Chicken bots. Really weird choice. Really weird choice for me that he goes for chicken bots. I would have thought he goes for Yenzins and, you know, tries to take Navy back or something, you know. Because Yenzin can do that. This cruiser is massacring air. Wait, is this the April League match? Yes. It is. Some subs denying some stuff here. I ask because reasons. Great. Zlo does have slightly more mass. Slightly more mass reclaimed. He's losing chicken butts to frigates. You hate to see it. Losing T2NG to frigates. But they retreat out of fear. T2 production has stopped here. Oh, that's a T2 Pigeon under attack. Another knot that goes down. That's going to be more reclaim for Zlo. It's actually, you know, you can see these Notarex are quite juicy. 336 mass. Now we see a Yenzin being produced. And yeah, all this production is idle at the moment. Except for the HQ. And the chicken bots have found an ACU. Shen has he has a lot of storage, but he's actually now spending his energy. He's under attack. There's quite a few chickens close by that are dropping his health rapidly. And why is he losing so much power? Did he just control K all of his T1 power just before this? Is that what he really just did? I think he did, and like there's 4 chickens that he can't overcharge now. If they keep firing at him, he's dead in 20 seconds. But they're getting distracted by random T1 tanks, and now there's only 3 left. One of them's low HP, 2 of them quite healthy looking. They're walking around instead of firing at the target that they need to. And yeah, then he's just killing random mexes instead of attacking the ACU. So the ACU escapes. Pretty sure Shen just before this control K'd all of his T1 power. Like all of it. There isn't a single T1 Pigeon around, and then was left with no power to overcharge. So that was very scary. In terms of Navy, well, he really doesn't have much Navy at this point. He's only made cruisers. He hasn't made any destroyers, which means nothing to use against the Yenzins. He has some frigates, which will do good work, but there's not many of those. Chicken bots running over this expansion. Absolutely dominating. Mex is going down. They're on top of production. There's 5 chickens here. T2 Navy was stupid, says Shen. And he's dead. He control K'd. He actually control K'd there. How would you describe average personality of subcom players? Seems like weaponized autism to me. I I don't think you can, if you average, I don't know what you get if you average personality out across tens of thousands of people. Don't know if such a thing even makes any sense. Okay, well, what happened here? Shen lost his head, simply put. The Notha attacks were okay, but like not that great. T2 Navy is obviously not. I think everyone should understand that T2 Navy is not a mistake here. He won Navy. Making T2 Navy is how you take advantage of that, because frigates can't really do any damage. And the problem is having no destroyer to deal with hover, and also no land production. Don't know. I mean, Zlo just kind of, that was really impressive from Zlo. Well played to him. But also well played to Shen. I'm surprised that he lost there. It looked super good for him. Yeah, Sarah Destroyer is great for dealing with this hover stuff. For sure. Alright, now we'll look for another replay. There's a monthly FAF tourney. Every 3 months. Well, every 2 months, no? I thought it was like month on, month off. What? Not me? What's that about, Swackle? I don't get tired? I don't know what you mean exactly. Okay, I see another promising game here. Oh, 1 month off, 1 month for league, tourney, then month after. Okay. Alright, I thought it was just tourney league. You shouldn't see my games versus Rico because they hurt my soul. Okay. No problem. We won't look at them. No league during tourney month, yeah. Do they get casted? They're casted live. There has been one so far. They're a new endeavor. They'll be casted live here. Go follow this channel. This is the official FAF channel. All proceeds from subs and things, bits donated or whatever to that channel go towards tournaments, and show matches will be coming up very soon. I won't spoil what show matches are coming up, but I think there's one big one, but I don't think it's been announced or anything. It might be this weekend though, so maybe it should be announced. But anyway, things aren't finalized, so I won't say who it is but it's a very strong matchup. Right, did we switch the scene? Yeah, we did. The 2v2 is this weekend. Okay. Terrible at subcombos. I enjoyed watching people good play at it. People good at it play. Sorry. Don't let me mangle your English into my own. I mean, yeah, that's what I do for other games like Age of Empires 2. Very enjoyable to watch, but I suck at it. What's being announced? Nothing. Nothing at all. Don't spill any beans before people know what's gonna happen. Looks pretty much lost, to be honest. Say what? Somebody's PMing me with a question. It's a Beavis. Like this map since Total Night. Wait, was there a version of this map on Total Annihilation? This is an airdrop map. Yes. You expand with transports to generally the islands closest to you, but you can also steal an island close to your opponent, which is very powerful move. Can I place a bet now that Crazy Rush will be played? I'm not taking that bet. That'd be crazy. Okay, Arico begins loading his transport up and also walks away with his AC at the same time, so he might want to add... Oh, he's actually got a lot of P-gens. Okay. Not bad. I mean, look how many P-gens he's got now. So Tex has 9. Arico has 12. That's a big difference. Transport under a bit of threat, but gets away. I do paid training. I do. Yes. What I do is I take 20 euro and then I will watch. We'll basically go through POV. If you record your POV, then I'll check it out and explain as much as I can in an hour. Is this on Twitch too? No, it's not. Marketing for it needs work. Yeah, I guess it does. But the guy I gave lesson to didn't want the lessons posted online, so we didn't. Right, second air factory under production. I wonder it won't go straight to T2 Air, I assume. Ooh, yeah, it was strange that he's not... Rico really should have left already at this point. Rush for transport, then rush for Navy. Navy can wait for a while. I mean, you will make Navy pretty soon, but mainly it's about getting your two pizza slices. Now, Tex, I like the move from Tex here, so he's dropping aggressively to the other side, controlling the airspace around here. Got an air scout, got inties. When you make these kind of drops, you want to defend against bombers, and he has a bomber of his own to kill drops from Arico into this position. And now he's heading into the base looking for a transport, and there is a transport that's not defended at the moment. Actually, he's already found it with, or has he? No, he's on attack move. For Blackheart's guide is really good. Everything in Blackheart's guide is extremely sensible. And when I read it, it was like he just picked it out of my own brain. Ariko doing the same thing as Tex here, but maybe slightly later, so this is a good move. Oh, Thomas is wrong. Okay, thanks FTX. It's good to be right. I trusted Thomas too much there. Won't happen again. Whose guide? Blackheart's guide. Blackheart has a very I suppose bird's eye view. I don't know, abstract guide. Not a like here's how to play the game. More about here's how to improve at this game and other games. Let me see. So it's for everyone. It's for let me look up Blackheart here. I think I can find how to improve forever. Exactly. Here we go. 6 laws. Very, very good guide in quotes, we'll say. Not really a guide in terms of how to play the game, but how to improve, which is really far more important than more valuable, I think. Or valuable in a different way. FTX has a guide on specific things to do in the game, which I don't have a link to hand to. But that's a very... There's a lot of detail there in FTX's guide. And a lot of good information. That stream of Artie. Which stream? Oh, this stream? Yeah, Rico's got the Aurora, but he's not really using them on the water at all. Tex, on the other hand, is using the Zooey. There they go. Not much going on here. 2 T2 Mexes, actually. Now, not sure how I feel about upgrading 2 T2 Mexes like that, but actually Tex is doing the same thing, so Tex actually making 4 at once now. 2 about to finish, 2 just started. It strikes me as strange to do that when you've split the map in such a aggressive manner. I would be looking to up the aggression and not invest in economy at this early stage. And this is relatively early. What is the situation with incomes? Well, it looks like Tex is ahead. Tex has this entire island for himself, which is why he will have more than... You can see Tex is still contesting this. Ariko has 1 Mex on this island, and he's actually now getting raided by Zooies. So Tex with the superior income. These incomes won't stay still, so it's hard to say exactly what they are, but yeah. Yeah, Rico is not taking this. You know, because Tex has his ACU here, he has production here now, and Ariko still just has, well, he's 6 factories now, but that's not going to be enough to take this, and meanwhile Tex has this for free, so it's tough. Spamming 10 ladders in a row is massively less useful than playing 5 and critically analyzing. Yeah, no, that's very true. Oh, that's a nasty drop. There's even an anti-air here. T2 air is under construction. Bombers coming in to try and defend this, but there's 5 Zooies here. Nice bomb. Some Pigeons going down, some NGs going down. And finally the threat is almost dealt with. Oh, he just bombed his own Aurora. That's sad. Yep. Yeah, well, with the analyzing stuff, this is like that's what I did when I was improving initially. I'd never played 10 in a row, really, ever. It was more like play 1, maybe play 2, watch the replay multiple times, at least once, but probably multiple times. Go do something else, and maybe play another one later in the day. Never spamming ladder games. A lot of bombers from Tex. Huge amount of naval production now has suddenly gone up. And Rico is in a really bad position here. He's actually so far behind at this point. Playing 10 in a row is more fun than analysis, though. Not for me. I could never get into just spamming a million ladder games. Very rarely have I done that. Even not in the beginning to get some muscle memory. No. I mean, maybe it would be... I don't know, I think if you can spread the games out, it's better. Making sure you're always in a good state of focus, if possible. If you're just playing 10 games in a row, you're gonna be tired 5 games in, and the mechanics are, you know, they're really not a huge portion of it, really. T2 Pigeon is up. I don't know what Rico can do. He seems like he's left it gone too far. He could have perhaps done something earlier in the game, but right now he's just too far behind. It's more like life advice. Yeah, a little bit. Kind of is. Because it's just about learning in general. You can generalize learning. And you should generalize learning. If you can. Yeah, this looks terrible for Rico. Not a very interesting game, sadly. You can get a lot of info from one game. Yeah, I think so. Also, you get more info from trying your best in one game than playing, you know, 5 games at 50% or 70%. Much better to be totally focused on a game and give it everything and then analyze after. K-12 school for. What's K-12? Now, don't get me wrong, you do have to play regularly. So playing 2 games a week you're not going to really improve that way, no matter how much you analyze. But, you know, doesn't mean you need to spam 10 games at a time. Or play 15 games a day, as someone famously suggested. Eventually you're just overanalyzing. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you know, you gotta find the right balance, as always. Burger name, kindergarten to last year of high school. Teach you how to learn. Yeah, well, I mean, maybe I don't think even in theory that's what it's for, to be honest, Alex. Pretty sure in theory that's not what it's for. From my understanding of the origins of the Western education system. That's why you have to record your analysis and analyze that, yeah. I don't know if Eriko realizes how far behind he is at this point. Spamming 10 games probably helps with your mental endurance. Well, look, if you want to improve your mental endurance on FAF, then you need to go play Settings. Screw spamming ladder games. That's not endurance. Oh my god. Gunships are doing a lot of work, but there's just too many units. T2 P-Gen goes down. T2 Max. If you want to improve mental endurance, argue with me and Ayala's. That's true. I mean, you're not really gonna get through FTX, you know. Sentence is always -2 though, much easier. Well, you see, no, it being at -2 makes it more straining actually somehow. Well, Alex, I don't really agree, to be honest. I don't think I really... Well, you learn a certain way of how to learn, but there's many other ways. But, explain the -2. This is -2. A lower speed game. On Sentence Clutch, because there's so many units and the map is large, and people have bad computers, the game will run at -2. Because their computer can't keep the sim speed up. But yeah, I don't find that, you know, you really learn how to learn exactly. Except by accident. In, you know, primary, secondary school, as we call it over here. Anyway, this game is over. Not sure if that's the way for new players. That's true, but yeah, -2. It does ruin your timing. That's for sure. Still don't know how to learn. Well, there's many ways. But, you know, step 1 to learning is humility. That's always step 1. Otherwise, you're fucked if you don't. If you, you know, don't understand that you need to learn, then you're not gonna. There's an ass washer. I think I learned more about learning on FAF than I did in school. To be honest. Could have at least let the bomb drop, I agree. Yeah, I mean, see, I don't know how it works exactly in America, so I'm sure it's different over here. But we, you know, it's not too much of that in over here. It's very much rote learning stuff, you know. Learning for tests, etc. I'm sure everyone's familiar with this stuff. Somebody suggested this game. How long have we been streaming now? Alright, this will be the last one. Let's see how it goes. What's up, C? Yeah, I mean, hopefully education is changing because there's not much more important stuff, and I feel like the education system generally is, you know, ill-suited to its needs. What's up, Ethan? I am casting. Really, I'm just talking crap, but we are casting. We're not playing anyway. What's up, Norax? What time do you have? Do you it's 20 past 12, 20 past midnight, if that's what you mean. If that's what you're asking. Cost me thousands of dollars to learn humility. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that sounds like the stock market. School's a free daycare. Damn, Thomas, you're right. I think, you know, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. That's not the whole story, but he's not wrong. Casting isn't as fun, but I do love you talking crap. Well, you've come to the right place, Ethan. This game is a meme. Well, it was suggested to me earlier on. Burger Remedial School absolutely 100% doesn't teach you how to learn. Breach FTX. Alright, so Swackle is UEF. Big surprise. Inspector Cott, who we haven't seen yet today, is Cyber. He's about 1800 towards 1900 ladder rating. Swackle just under 2k at the moment, I believe. Very close to 2k. He's been up above, down below. Oh, Jay Steele dropping red pills. A lot of engineers, and I don't know why they're all here. Definitely want to send an engineer a bit sooner to this reclaim, I'd say, and maybe here as well. So he's sort of lacking mass a little bit. Second air. Not walking to the Hydra with the ACU is a bit... Not sure. I think you should walk to the the Hydra on this map, as Swackle is doing. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Oh, Nicholas is a teacher. Teaching is not easy. Tough thing to do. Oh yeah. A lot of maps you've not seen before. These generated or designed. This is a designed map for sure. This is made by us. Transport now. And Swackle moves to mid with his ACU. I'm not though. God damn it. Why you gotta lie to me? I can sacrifice the other teachers. Okay, now I get you. Transport finished and it's being repaired. Look at that. He's repairing the transport. Is this a 3v3 map? No, this is... I mean... Is there 3 spawns on this map? I think it might be able to be played 3v3, but I've only seen it played, well, vast majority of the time 1v1. There's still 2 indies around, but there's an anti-air built now. The transport's been repaired somewhat. 1 inti escapes, and Inspector Cott going to leave with that transport to the left. There's a couple of plateaus here and here that have to be dropped. There's also this one here, and we have... Everyone's going to try and take this now. So you can see over there, transport going to drop on the island, which is kind of a weird place to drop because you can walk there. And Swackle now is going to get to this little plateau first with his transport, and he's dropped his 2 expansions here. And one guy here who... Or did he walk? No, he probably walked actually. Swackle's transport is about to go down. Ouch. 2 engineers still on board that as well. So that hurts. And Inspector Cott has just dropped all the engineers in one place. Well, no, sorry, he dropped 1 here. But now he's dropped the 5 here. And he's trying to leave, but there's an Inti still on him. Inti goes down. And he leaves 1 behind to get the mexes. I did a higher level 3v3 on this map with Torrent Nexus, I think it was. Alright, so that sounds good, Scott. There have, yeah, so you can be played 3v3, cool. Bomber on the other side of the map, indeed. It's got a kill on this NG that was building a factory. Is there radar at red base? No, there was never any radar. So yeah, he couldn't really use the full range of his anti-air. And yeah, Inspector Cod, I don't think this is a great idea. He lost his transport, by the way. But, you know, you'd rather take this, because this is, once you take it, it's pretty secure. Dropping here is very dangerous. Actually, there's a bomber around. Labs moving in. And a striker as well. So these NGs will go down. Oh no, the striker's going to get reclaimed. But the bomber comes in. Kills all the NGs. And there's just a factory remaining. 1 factory versus 2. And just engineers, the bomber. That investment is not going to pay off. Need a new transport. And there's 1 on the way. Swackle also needs to replace his transport, in my opinion. And he's closer to doing that. Distraction tank. I've seen a zillion matches on Settings. On Giles. Yeah, he's done a few. Someone explain to me what APs are, so I can have some idea what you're talking about. Okay, so we got some land production in the middle. Bit more for COT perhaps. Advanced placement. High school classes that give you college credits. Okay, interesting. Oh my god, and he only dropped 2 of them. He's lucky 2 got out there, to be honest. You can see the NGs actually took some shots from the Inties. 4 engineers in the transport go down. Where's the air for Swackle? Where was it? What's my favorite current unit? Armor piercing, yeah, that's what I know AP as. Current favorite unit. The Janus, perhaps? Janus has given us some nice things to look at in the past few days. This map makes me wonder what is most efficient. Like, see some navy. We will see some navy, not in the rivers, but around the outside of the map. There's plenty of damage to be done. This is quite a lot of production here. Air is overrated, says Turbo. You might be right. Favorite unit is the T1NG. That's a solid choice. But of what faction? Is what we have to ask next. Is it the you know, Mars rover of Cybran, or, you know, the little tracky boy of UEF, or maybe just the orb that that Aeon gets. Cruisers can hit anywhere on this map. Well, they can't hit in the dead center, I guess, probably, but generally, yeah, they could hit most stuff, but it's quite expensive to invest in that, of course. Taking the course prepares you for a corresponding exam. Passing the exam may or may not give you college credit depending on the school. Alright. Most unis do give credit for it, okay. NGs are best when you have 1 of each. Alright, well, I don't think we have any kind of system like that over here. To be honest, very different. Well, it's quite different, I think. Bomber going to work. This bomber has 550 mass killed. Swaka, you said you don't build air. And here we have a bomber. So, which is it? Our beach is flat. They're quite flat. Not totally flat, but I think they are quite flat. We can take a look. Like these, yeah, you know, they're not totally flat, but they're pretty flat. Cruisers are actually a trap on this map. I think sort of have a point there. A little bit. You don't want to rush too fast in them because, well, you might regret it. I think air is going to be more. Air is more important in this map. When there's a lot of terrain. Oh, yeah, it looks like Swaka, you captured this, perhaps. But you know, there's a lot of terrain and stuff, so air is just very powerful here. AP is a scam run by the College Board, a textbook and standardized test publishing company. There's always a scam. There's always a scam running. Unfortunately, that's the scenario. And the only thing you could do is not get scammed. Can't really stop the scams because, as I say, someone's always running a scam. Torrent, Farms, Tagged, Dro, Fluffy Noob, and myself. A lot more eco for Swackle. You can see he's got 5 in the base here. This one is kind of exposed, but you know. He's doing alright. Scam that saves you money from your future scam. Inspector Cott really should push his advantage here. Like he's allowing Swackle so much time to get T2 land up. Now there's going to be pillars. He's not making an upgrade or anything at the moment, so he's really wasting a lot of time, to be honest. And now he's moving in, but I don't see why he waited here. The World Bank and IMF are biggest scams. I fully agree. We have plenty of experience with the IMF over here. Scams everywhere. There's a dead transport. Federal Reserve. Another decent scam going there, you know. International financial markets in general. Invention of new financial instruments. Invariably scams. You want a scam? I subbed on Patreon specifically for the Astros creators content. Well, that's not a scam. You simply misread. Because nowhere did I promise such content. So you scammed yourself, if anything. European Super League. Scam. Girl said she'd call me later. Scam. Inspector caught. Now he's making the gun. All right. UK is the biggest scam. This game is a scam. Not bots. IMF bot. Uh-oh. This is why you don't let your opponent get pillars. American government. Nutrition science. What else? ECB. Is Swackle making an upgrade? He is. He has T2 and now he's making the gun, so this is gonna be... This is gonna be a bit of a mess. We got some rhinos at the front now. I think some flak is what you really want out of this T2 factory to protect yourself, but Swackle says he doesn't build air, and I think he's correct. Fluoride in the water supply, true. We do have that over here. Actually, no, we have a well, so we're good for that. Kind of looks like everything is a scam. Well, if you look hard enough, you'll see people scamming. Sadly. So we almost had flat earthers, right? No. People just out here trying to live their lives, but, you know. People running games. Planetary annihilation is proof that flat Earth is the better option. Thank you. Only Supreme Commander players understand why flat Earth is better. Pasteurized milk. Yes, I've heard that that's also a scam. This is fucking mad. What is happening? Why are there two gun comms here just like shooting over each other's shoulders? Like, what the hell is going on? PA was a scam. Yeah, Kickstarter is a scam. Full of scams. Poor Swackle is yeah, looks to be in a little bit of trouble. I mean, he's got massive amounts of HP, so he shouldn't die because it's just Medusa. But he's been forced into the water. What the fuck? He just lost his HQ. Swackle, my man. Oh my god. Okay, bit of a drop here. Bit of vetted. Oh, one T2 pigeon down. Dead shield gen. 2 dead T2 mexes, or maybe 3. I don't know if this was T2 or upgrading. Is this HQ is PGen gonna go down? Yes, it certainly is. Okay, well that's a bit of a weird one. Only thing not a scam is giving your prime sub to Half-Life. Me thinking I can hold this position as a scam. Any T3 mechs going? I thought I spotted a T3 mech there for a sec, but I was debated. Any other scams, guys? Janice, not a scam. Janice, not a scam. Dead rhino there. Beautiful. Let me see. What else? What else is a scam? Oh, I don't know. Social media is a scam. Needing SSL certs is a scam. Consciousness is a scam? Nah. Not sure on that one. What are these games? They're April League Invitational games, bully. They are big messes. Swackle way behind in Reclaim as well, by the way. What the fuck, no. Meat and dairy industry is a scam, okay. Fertilizer is a scam. Industrial farming. Scam. There's still green arty in red space. Okay, well, I missed it. I was too slow. But yeah, there's this is such a mess. Now Inspector Kant moves into the expansion. There's actually T2 mechs here, and he's on attack move. I love it. He's on attack move with the gun commander. How often do you see that? Not very often. Sorry for starting this. No, I don't think you started it. Well, maybe you did, but I'm wholeheartedly continuing it. Air fight. Bit of a weird one. There is static artillery, or static... Oh, finish that energy storage. There's static flak here. Total mid-win, but not taking the mexes. He has actually gotten a lot of engineers forward to steal this mass. Careful, J Steel. Careful now. Air micro is definitely a scam. All these scams, and I'm not in on any of them. I know. This is why people are in the stock market now, because it's like, wait, I can just get in on this scam? It's a bunch of pros gaslighting you about RNG. Oh, Swakkel steps out of the water. Oh, beautiful. Couple tanks dead there to an overcharge. Frigate's adding quite a bit of damage. And Medusa hitting him as he dips under the water. Subs? Only one sub. Feel like I need a scam. Is Bitcoin a scam? Could be. Could be. Fiat currency? Scam? So which is the bigger scam is the question. Surely both of them are. These Wagners. I wish they'd killed the energy storage though, just for my own amusement. That is a T3 Max. That's two T3 Maxes in fact. Oh my god. NFTs are a scam? Yeah, they are at the moment for sure. They're ridiculous. eBay is a scam. Oh, eBay's... I don't know. eBay's pretty sound actually, I think. Canned fresh air. Canned fresh air. Is that T2 artillery firing into middle? Liquid death is... What exactly is liquid death? Why should I ask? Why did I ask that? I don't know if I want to know. Fafcoin, make it happen, says Jared. Oh my god, the naval win is brutal, but what's it gonna do? I mean... Oh, a bit of a drop. Some units being dropped. Oh no, move. Move out, soldier. Oh, the Wagner. The Wagner's left behind. The Manta's run away. That is just... Ugh. Disgusting. Oh no. So much artillery here. Why is there so much artillery here? Don't understand. Are they to be dropped across, I guess? And so many labs. Look at all the labs in this base. Make some ghettos. He's going T3 air. What the fuck? I'm so confused. This game is insane. Please kill this T3 mechs. No, he's allowed the PD to go up. Paragon's infinite mass is a scam. True. Facts. Actual facts. It only produces plus 10,000 mass at its maximum. And for power, I'm not sure how much it is. Maybe 100k or a million? I'm not sure which it is. But it's not infinite. T2RD prevents the T2RD from COD. Well, that's some big brain shit there. Swakkel has actually gained HP since the last time we checked. The wonders of veterancy and being a UEF. No overtime hours on your contract scam. Selling used bathwater is a scam. Hey, only if it's not actually used bathwater. I mean, if it is, then you get what you get. And, you know, it's not even really a scam, is it? Starts to look like a Civ base. Oof. Brutal. The idea of me ever being happy. No. Friendship is free. Financially speaking, generally. Not supporting Jagged Patreon is a scam. True. Enjoying free content. Scam. I'm being scammed by all of you. Had Red made subs? He has several subs, but he has them in the wrong place actually. I thought he only had one. But no, he actually has more, but they're just not here attacking the ACU. He does have one. This guy has been plinking away at the ACU, and he hasn't really made much of a dent there. Wagners are all over the place. This should be dead to Wagners. This T3 Mex has taken some damage, but now there's T2PD in the base. How are there so many? Oh no, Swackle came out of the water. He's going to take a bit of damage from the frigs. 103 kills on that beast. What a god. Turns his attention to the expensive frigates. Takes out 2 in as many shots. But loses several thousand HP there. Suppose it. It seems a lot like my game versus Texas, Thomas. I need this free content since my whole life is a scam. Y'all need some healing. Not gonna find it too much in this stream to heal you. Maybe to distract you. Cybern ACU is a scam. This is true. HP is a scam. I know, HP comes, HP goes. He's making T3 on his commander now. Yeah, T1 fact next to T3 Mex. Doing yourself dirty there. Oh, whoa. T2PD has located enemy Wagner on the perimeter. Open fire. Wagner retreats into the water. It's a good thing I have a big mouse pad. And a low sensitivity. T3 for more HP. Exactly, Orb. Spectre caught with 115 kills. 10,500 mass killed. Enemy Wang detected. Exactly. Oh, here come the bombers. And Swackle. I wonder what Swackle's thinking right now. By right now, I mean in the past. During this game. You know, what's he thinking? This is why Chris Taylor invented the tracking key. Yeah, but it's so much more fun to manually track, though. And, you know, if I want to track, I have to go into their POV, and then I'm like, oh, yeah. And then it stops moving, so, you know, what's the point? When is Monkey? I don't think there's going to be a Monkey anytime soon. He needs a T3P gen. Like, what? He has T3 Air now. By right now, I mean in the past. I'm scamming you. Smoking Wagner underwater is a scam. True. Ah, you can have underwater fires, right? Anything can be happening. How many kills does this artillery have? It has 17 kills, but only 700 mass killed. 33 are busts. How dare you? Time travel is a scam. Yeah, it is. I mean, if time travel is real, where are all the time travelers? Riddle me this. I hear Sparkies. Well done to the Sparky, holding it down. Caught expanding his economy across the map. And that's a good move. The T3 Pigeon's coming way too slow for me. Also, why is he not making T2 Navy? Like, if there's ever a time and a position to make T2 Navy, and this will be it. Where's the commander? He is... Oh, he's over here, heading towards the T2 land HQ. The second one. 365 days a year is a scam. Yeah, it should be 365 and a quarter. Oh, he's walking directly into a lot of units here. Uh-oh. Well, it's mainly artillery. He just needs to keep dodging and he'll be fine. Nice. Look at the drops, dude. Look at the drops. The Riptides are gonna die. Where's the overcharge, though, to be honest? Well, he's got no energy. Look at the balance. Look at the balance. Now, as soon as he adds these NGs, he's not going to be quite as balanced, I guess, but... That is quite disgusting. Ooh, 2 T2BDs here. This is actually quite risky. He does have a Wanger. Bombers are moving in, but there is a static flak. Kill the shield gen. Kill the shield gen. It needs to die. It needs to be killed by these Mantis while they have the chance. Yeah, he actually, this is failed now. He can stay on the edge of range here and kill the HQ. He should definitely do that and then dip into the water. He's got the ferry routes going. The beautiful ferry routes. You just grab all those NGs and all those units. Drop them in. Yeah, I wish he had killed the HQ. There's no reason not to. Swackle with T3 now steps into what used to be his expansion to retake it with T2PDs. Boom goes the Hydro. The Vulcan Science Director has determined that time travel is impossible. Who even watched Star Trek? Come on. It's a lot of Wangers. And a lot of units in the middle. No idea why this mech is not built. Strangely equal. 169k to 166. Way more map control for COT, but again, 4 T3 mexes in the core for Swackle. He has T3 air now. He has T3 PGen. He has ASF. This Sam already has 2200 mass killed. How is that possible? No idea. And God damn it, Pauli. And yeah, he's going to take this back. No way you can stop a T3 ACU from taking this. The HQ has gone down here, but still a base remains. Still a Sparky remains. Still a dream lives on. And this Guncom should really probably get to a safer position than this. That's a lot of transports. Stargate is the superior space sci-fi. I did watch quite a bit of SG-1. It's a pretty good show. Solid show. Are all those labs accidental? I believe that the origin of the labs... Wait, where are the labs now? There's only 6. There is tons of labs on this island, which I think he was making to kill artillery and stuff from drops. And yeah. Or are you talking, does Swackle have? Oh, Swackle has all the labs, sorry. I don't know why he did that. Maybe he was gonna make ghettos. But I actually have no idea, because he was under attack from Wagner's. And he has like PDs and shields, so I have no idea why he made those. It's bizarre to me. If COT loses this, I will be severely depressed. Yeah. How do you think he'll feel? Why does he not make T2 Navy though? There we go. There we go. We have 2 cruisers out now for COT. For 5 Corsairs, he's made a T3 PGen finally. He's making T3 Air Support Factory. And okay, and actually he's found a lot of production from Swackle in Navy. They're drop defense, good DPS. Okay, well, let's see how well they defend here. That's a dead T3 mix. Where are your labs now? Huh? There's a dead lab, and there's a dead lab. And there's a dead lab. And here come more tiny reinforcements. And they're dead. And that one's dead. Yeah, this is the level of casting we've reached here. And that's only one dead T3 mech so far. The T2PDs are actually capable of defending, unlike the mechs. Nicely placed shield there. I hear a strap bomber. What's up, Mac? Wagner, yes, the composer, but I prefer Wanger. Wagner. T3 mechs, will it die? It's only under attack from Mantis. The Wagners decide that they would rather shoot into a shield. They just don't have the DPS. You need Medusa or some higher tech units to get through this HP. And this strat is just flying around in total impunity. And finally it gets targeted. It flew like here through the main base, and it's like, what the hell? Sokka's ahead on mass, but looks like he's dying. Yeah. He's struggling. And he's only slightly ahead of mass. Oh, Corsairs coming in. That's a lot of Corsairs. You need to have your ASF nearby here. Keep those safe. Mostly spiritually dying. Oh no. The real death. First 6 seasons of SG-1 were awesome. The Expanse is the best sci-fi by far. I have heard about The Expanse, but I've never actually watched it. I probably should. More T3 mexes. Glory to the eco gods. That is a T3 PD dying to frigates. Yep. How did Wagner guy co-workers pronounce his name? Oh my goodness. Swako. Any plans to spend that mass? Maybe a satellite? Maybe some kennels? Maybe some anything? Red doesn't know where his green commander. Well, I think he has a decent idea. Don't worry, he's making more labs. Oh, good. That's a perfect way to spend your mass. When you have 14,000 in storage at 35 minutes. Maybe you could send some to Inspector Cod. He looks to be needing that mass right now. He's trying to make T3 mechs. Oof. Anything keeps dying. Strap bomber dying to a single ASF. Yeah, hate to see it. Auxiliary Phoenix became a member, I assume? Yes, once again. Thank you. Also thanks to Muck. Renewed his membership. About this time yesterday, according to sources, internal sources inside the machine. So much T1 Navy. 4 cruisers though finally making their way around and killing expansions, damaging them at least. This is still relatively secure. Think about what you could achieve if you would work together with the other player. Exactly. Ghetto snipe would have been good if it was even possible. Would have been amazing. Oh my god, please dodge. There's so many Corsairs. No, that's not a dodge. That's a build. He built when he should have dodged. Oh my god, that was a lot of Corsairs. Well. That was sudden. Oh, late night stream. Yeah, it's quite late now. Oh, G. Yep. Yeah, you thought about dodging there, and then you're like, do I really want to dodge? Or do I want this to be over? And then you decided not to dodge. Alright, well, thank you all for tuning in. Hit like on the way out. And, you know, consider Patreon or membership or whatever if you can. If not, that's cool. And yeah, more content coming thick and fast in the near future. So stay tuned. And thanks for the chats, the dislikes. Fuck you guys. Alright. See you next time, guys.